the moment of truth. 12 rounds for the WBO Super Flyweight Championship of the world. Let's meet the protagonists. First of all, fighting out of the red corner, he is the challenger. Tonight, wearing black and red of the Allah stable. He weighed in at 115 pounds. His fight record, 26 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 14 wins by way of knockout. He was born in Nasipit, Agusan del Norte. Now, hailing out of Mandawi City, he is the #1 contender. Introducing Z, the Dream Gorez! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, tonight wearing the white and green stripes and the red trim. He also weighed in at 115 pounds. His fight record, 32 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 24 wins by way of knockout. Tonight, he's making the 3rd defense of the title he won back in 2005. De los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico, el campeón del mundo. Here is Fernando Cuchulito Montiel. Your judges scoring this bout at ringside on a 10-point must system. From Minnesota, Denny Nelson. From Las Vegas, Chuck Giampa. And from West Covina, California, Raul Cailles. And when the bell rings, your 3rd man in the ring, your referee from New York in the USA, Mr. Sammy Virouette.
Out. All right, Montiel, go for it. Okay, chief official, okay. Here is good. Any questions on any side? Okay. Fight hard, fight good. Peleen bueno, peleen limpio. Buena suerte. Touch him up. Good luck.
Kaibigan, bilingual referee, Mr. Virouette. That is actually his last name.
That's right. So Samuel Virouette, 55 years old from New York. He's worked over 25 World Championship fights. Gorez on a roll. He has won his last 10 fights. He's known as a stylist. Si Montiel naman is known more of a knockout puncher.
Meron nagsasabi na medyo may pagka-awkward yung style nitong si Fernando Montiel. But he makes up for that by the power in his mitts. Kung baga, no? But sabi mo nga, si Z Gorez has been known to be a stylist. Masarap panoorin kung gusto niyo makita yung talagang science of boxing. That is exemplified by the kind of game that Z, the Dream Gorez, playing.
The factor going against Montiel is that he has not fought since May of last year, kung saan natalo siya by a split decision in a bid for the WBO Bantamweight Championship. Tinalo siya ni Johnny Gonzalez. So that was a long time ago, May. So a lot of months of inactivity for Montiel. Will Gorez be able to take advantage?
That's at least 9 months na hindi lumaban. Ito si Fernando Cuchulito Montiel. Arrived here in Cebu about a week ago. He was prepared to face a hostile Cebuano crowd. Was pleasantly surprised that he was warmly welcomed by the Cebuanos.
Well, nag-usap kami kanina, no? Sabi sa akin ni Montiel, he is very, very confident of winning not by decision but by knockout. He's going to take his time, sabi niya, but that knockout will come. He's dedicating this fight to his wife, si Angelica, who is 4 months pregnant. He's expecting his first boy. Jose Montiel.
He tasted his first punch from Z Gores via that short right by Z the Green Gores, whose name is being chanted now. As can be expected, the crowd solidly behind the hometown boy. He actually now plays out of Mandaue, Cebu, which is the city next to Cebu City. Malapit na malapit. Oh, good right there by Cocholito.
Biglang naging aggressive, no, si Montiel. The first 2 minutes of this first round, parang tinitingnan-tingnan na si Gores, pero ngayon, he's beginning to unload. Slowly but surely, he's starting to show his offense. Ito, no, napasok ngayon si Montiel.
And referee Verwet immediately cautions Z Gores for going low.
We've got an excellent set of judges. Si Raul Chaiz, Kenny Nelson of Minnesota, si Chuck Yampa, who was here in 97 to judge the Luisito Espinosa Manuel Medina fight, Battle of
Manila Bay.
Of Manila Bay, rather, at the Luneta. Nanalo dun si Espinosa. So this is his second trip to the Philippines. We're talking of Chuck Yampa, who's been a referee and judge since 1984.
Alam mo, Montiel's reputation precedes him. And dito nakikita natin na may katotohanan yung mga bali-balita na malakas manuntok. Very crisp yung mga suntok ni Montiel. But Z Gores is holding his own against Fernando Montiel. And Gores certainly looks very determined, as is the crowd here at the Cebu City Sports Center is. That was the end of round number 1.
Focus. Ja, dili manggahe, relax.
Ang pinakamasaya, pinakamagulo, at pinakamalaking wedding of the year. Kasal, kasali, kasalo. Coming to San Diego from March 9 to 15.
What?
Inihahandog ng TFC ang unang pelikulang pinagtambalan ni Judy Ann Santos at Ryan Agoncillo. Panalo sa takilya, panalo pa sa mga awards.
It's a must-see movie.
Best actress ulit si Juday.
Tickets available at the theater box office during screening days.
Kasaya na!
All right, so action from the first round of the scheduled 12-round championship fight between Z Gores and Montiel, the champion from Mexico.
Ako, hindi ko pa nakikita yung timing ni Montiel. A little bit off timing, off rhythm sa first round.
But narinig natin si trainer Edito Ala Villamor cautioning Gores na kailangan tumiming at sabi niya, mabagal pa itong si Montiel. Gamitin mo yan, pasukin mo na.
A very slow start for the Mexican. At tama yung sinabi ni Edito.
Good combination.
Yes, nice combination. Yan ang dapat gawin ni Gores. No? Hindi lang yung kanyang right jab. Kaliwete si Gores. Dapat sundan niya yung kanyang jab with a nice left straight. Keep Montiel on the defensive by throwing a lot of punches. Nagkautugan.
Yes, and Montiel immediately.
Very early, nagkautugan siya.
And referee Verwet says nobody stops the fight except me. Immediately establishing the authority inside the ring, Samuel Verwet of New York.
Ako, binabasa ko ang style na pinapakita dito ni Montiel. I think he's looking to counter.
Yeah.
I don't think he's showing too much aggressiveness. Para pinapapasok niya si Gores, tapos
Pinauuna
na-counter.
niya.
Tapos siya
Pinauuna
counter.
niya si Z Gores. Buchoy. Yan po ang palaki. Ano sa score?
Marami nagtatanong, no? Bakit ang pangalan ni Gores ay Z? Actually, ang kanyang pangalan originally is ZC, no? Z is for his mother, Zita, tsaka C is Celestina for his father. And that's his actual name, ZC.
That's right.
But he dropped the C, naging Z na lang siya, no?
Well, let's hope he doesn't add any more Z's to that. Dahil dito ang gusto niyang magkaroon ng maraming Z ay ang kalaban. No punching on the break. The two boxers are warned by referee Verwet. Okay, combination again by Z Gores. Nais nating paalala, ang bakbakan po sa loob ng ring. Hindi lang napapanood dito sa Cebu o dito sa Pilipinas. Dahil ang Battle of Cebu ay ipinalawas ng live sa pay-per-view. At kasalukuyan din po napapanood sa ating mga kababayan sa gitnang salangan o sa gitnang silangan at sa Europa. At ang replay po ng mga laban ngayong gabi ay dito nyo rin mapapanood sa pay-per-view. Mabuhay po kayong lahat saan man kayo naroroon at sinusuportahan ang ating kababayang Pilipino na nagnanais na makapagdala ng tanging corona sa kasalukuyan sa Pilipinas.
Partner, napapansin natin, tumataas ang confidence level ni Gores. I
Yes.
think he's realizing na wala sa timing. Wala sa timing si Montiel.
Oo. At namumula na yung mukha ni Montiel.
Oo.
But he tries to launch an attack. And Gores slips away.
Maganda ang footwork ni Gores in moving away. Great defense he's showing.
Remember that Z Gores, together with Ray Boom Boom Bautista, trained for 1 month dun sa Wild Card Gym in Los Angeles, California, under the tutelage of Freddie Roach. Of course, kasama pa rin nila si Chief Trainer Edito Ala Villamor ng Ala Boxing Gym.
Well, whatever naput na natin na parang wala pa sa timing si Montiel, you must remember he's a very dangerous puncher. All it takes is one punch. And you know that he can hurt you with one punch.
Alam mo, nakausap ko rin si Roy Dominguez. Si Roy Dominguez, isang Pilipino po na nakalaban about 3 years ago ni Montiel. Pinabagsak ni Dominguez actually ito si Montiel in the first round. Pero hindi po doon natapos ang boxing. Pagdating ng second round, pinabagsak naman ni Montiel ng 3 beses si Roy Dominguez. Ito, kanina pa tumunog ang kampana. Pero nakakagirian pa rin ang dalawang boksingero. Fernando Montiel, the champion from Mexico, and Z Gores of Cebu, the challenger. That is the end of round number 2.
Tírala así. La está tirando, está fallando así, pues tírala por dentro. Está agachando mucho, tírala por dentro. ¿Oíste?
Necesitas meterte más, güey.
Él siente tu golpe, Fernando, pero más fuerte.
Más agresivo, cabrón. Más agresivo. Te quiero. Tienes todo para hacerlo, Fernando.
Más agresivo.
Pinches macanazos. Quiero que los tires con todo, cabrón.
Por dentro.
En lo que quedamos, cabrón. En lo que quedamos, pandillero, lo quiero, cabrón.
Tenemos que tirar madrazos, eh.
All right, tignan natin ang ilang excerpts mula sa round number 2 of the scheduled 12-rounder. Hindi nagkatamaan doon, pero nagkatamaan ng ulo. At dito nakita natin sa round number 2, maganda pinakita ni Z Gores. At narinig ko, sinasabi ng mga kapatid ni Montiel, kung anong gusto nila mangyari. Kinito ano ba sabi?
Well, ang sabi nila, unang-una, ginagalit nila si Montiel. Tinatawag, they're calling Gores names.
Yeah.
At tinawag siya ng, hindi ko nasasabihin kung anong tinawag sa kanya.
Nadinig ko yun, nadinig ko.
Okay, pero ang sinabi din nila, dapat maging agresibo siya. At dapat ibigay niya ang lahat. That's basically what they said. No? Don't stop punching. Ang sabi nila, you've got to stay aggressive.
Uy, tumama na naman yung ulo. At parating iniinda ni Fernando Montiel yan. Ano po yung sinasabi mong salita sa makabagong kataga? Xerox yan yung pero sa carbon paper.
Psychological tactic lang yan Ginagalit nila si Montiel. They want to get his juices up because para napapansin ng kanyang trainer na kanyang ama, si Manuel Montiel Sr. na parang kulang sa intensity.
Good right by Montiel.
Ito sinasabi ko, partner. All it takes is one punch. He's a very dangerous puncher. At ito, makatikim si Gores. But Gores is fighting back.
Bumabalik si Z Gores. This is round number 3.
Alam mo, sometimes that is what is necessary.
To wake you up.
Biglang nagising si Gores at ngayon siya naman ang sumusuntok.
Kasi parang nadadala si Z Gores sa pacing ni Montiel.
Yes.
And he has to dictate the pace here. And he's got to throw a lot more punches. Oh, good combination.
He has to keep Montiel on the defensive. Dapat siya magpe-pressure dito. But again,
pero accurate na dito si Montiel.
very accurate.
Kung konti lang yung kanyang binibitawan.
Sabi nga natin, he's a very experienced fighter. He not only has held or holds one championship, but he also held the flyweight championship once upon a time. 2-division championato.
At sinabi nga natin, dalawa ang talo nito si Montiel. But both were very close decisions. One of them, sabi mo kayo huli kay Johnny Gonzalez, was a split decision.
Pero partner, bumabagsak din niya. Sabi mo nga, bumagsak niya kay Roy Dominguez. He also went down to Jose Lopez, but both of those fights he won.
That's right. At sabi nga ni Dominguez, sabi nga, may malaking puwang sa depensa nitong si Fernando Montiel na dapat ay samantalahin ni Z Gores. Pero even in close quarters, yung mga short punches ni Montiel seem to be very crisp and powerful. But Z Gores looks very determined.
Well, he's dangerous with either left or right. Sa nakikita natin, beautiful punching there by Montiel.
Malalakas na tira. Well, he is the champion. And he is known to be a very strong boxer indeed.
Alam mo, sa tingin ko, no, the reason why Montiel didn't really unload much in the first 2 rounds is because pinag-aaralan niya yung southpaw style ni Gores. No? Baka hindi masyadong sanay si Montiel na labanan ng isang southpaw. But now it looks like he's very familiar with his style.
He is being as aggressive as what his corner told him to be.
Magandang round ito para kay Montiel.
Baliktad ngayon ang eksena, no? Si Zee Gores ang nagiging reactive dito.
Nice and easy.
Which was the complete opposite in the first 2 rounds. A good left by Zee Gores. But it looked like a big round there for the champion, at least from where we're sitting at ringside here at the Cebu City Sports Center at the Abellana National High School grounds. That's the end of round number 3.
Hey boys, paano naisip itong kalokohan na to?
Babawiin ko lang po yung cellphone ko! Daddy, please, huwag niyo po saktan ang kapatid ko! Boys,
Alicante.
Ano po bang first name ni Mrs. Pero?
Jo ang tawag namin sa kanya.
Nahanap ko na yata yung nagsulat ng letter. Baba!
Pwede naman natin ipagtira ang daddy mo.
10 minutes na lang, please.
Maria Flor de Luna.
Papasok po tayo sa round number 4 ng ating World Championship as we look at Mr. Samson Lekowicz, a matchmaker ng Golden Boy Promotions, and looks like he's having a good time. Makailang ulit na rin bumalik yan dito sa Cebu para po kausapin sina Tony Alviguer, si Sandy Helio Ani. That big right by Fernando Montiel. Another big right to start off. Round number 4 coming from Fernando Montiel.
Not only the right, but also the left connected. At dalawang sunod. Na solid na suntok. Nakalanding si Montiel doon.
Well, obviously, the corner of Fernando Montiel wants him to get right down to brass tacks. And Zee Gores, so far, has not been able to get back to his fight plan. And that is to throw more punches. Yan ang style ni Zee Gores. Pupupugin kanya ng mga suntok. And he will beat you with the number of punches that he will deliver that will find the mark. Pero nauunahan siya in the past round and here in the opening of the 4th.
What he should avoid is yung infighting. Gores should take this fight to the outside.
Yes, right to the
Ito,
outside.
pumapasok si Montiel
Yung mga short, crisp punches.
Yun ang mga masasakit.
By Fernando Cocholito Montiel, the champion.
Gores, nice right counter.
Yes.
But he's got to throw those jabs. Keep Montiel at bay. Kasi pumapasok na si Montiel.
Medyo natatahimik po ang ating mga kababayan dito sa loob ng Cebu City Sports Center. Punong-puno po ito. As we said, at least 15,000 people packed inside this open-air stadium.
Pumasok yung kanan doon ni Gores, pero maganda ang depensa ni Montiel.
Oh, yeah.
How to penetrate that defense.
Off balance si Fernando Montiel. He has this habit of sticking out his mouthpiece.
That's right, yes. Baka hindi masyadong maganda yung fit ng kanyang mouthpiece.
Either that or baka kumukuha ng hangin din.
Oo. Dapat kausapin niya si Dr. Ed De La Vega, yung kaibigan ni Manny Pacquiao, na gumagawa ng kanyang gum shields.
Nandito siya ngayon.
Oh, yan.
Nakita natin kanina sa Radio Park agad kung saan tayo nakabilis. Zee Gores now trying to
Nice shot
ni Montiel.
Dapat huwag sabayan ni Gores sa suntukan, sa palitan. I think it's important that he just keeps the fight at a distance, pile up the points, move away. Dapat gagamit siya ng
good right again by Montiel. Alam mo, Kinito, sa tingin lang natin dito kay Fernando Montiel, nung nakita natin sa kumakain kanina sa hotel, at dito sa kanyang pinakikita, yung expression ng mukha niya, napaka-lakas ng kumpiyansa, napakataas ng kumpiyansa ni Fernando Montiel. But Zee Gores is not looking like any patsy here. Ayun, medyo sinasabi pa ni Montiel. Sige, pumasok na.
Alam mo, Gores is throwing a lot of punches. A lot of them are missing. They're landing on the arms and the gloves ni Montiel. Maganda ang depensa ni Montiel. This is a world-class fighter, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
He's a defending champion. He has held the World Flyweight Championship. Now he holds the Super Flyweight Championship. At sabi niya sa akin, pagkatapos itong laban na ito, gusto niyang labanan.
Good left by Zee Gores.
Oh, look at Montiel.
Nagalit.
Oo.
Oh, pero tinamanan siya na kaliwa ni Gores. Whoa! That's a slip.
That's a slip.
That's a slip.
They will not count him knockdown.
And there's the bell. Sounding at the end of round number 4. Nakapalitan po. Maaaring lamang na konti doon. Si Montiel, sa atin lang yun. Wala akong kinalaman yan sa judging. Anyway, we'll be back with round number 5.
Pangarap kong makapagtayo ng isang pamilya kasama ang aking asawa na magbibigay sa akin ng mga anak. Paano kung ito'y mananatiling pangarap na lamang? Handa akong manlimos para sa pamilya at para sa pag-ibig.
Isang umagang nag-uumapaw sa pagmamahal.
Pag sobrang naglalambing yan sa akin, sasabihin niya, Han, kaya naman tayo. So ako magbabayad.
Sa pagitan ng magkapatid at nag-iibigan sa Homeboy.
Kaya po ang isa pang magandang pasyalan dito sa Cebu, ang Fort San Pedro. Very historic. May museum dyan sa loob. At napakaganda ng kwento dyan. Ito rin, magandang kwento. Manny Pacquiao here at the Cebu City Sports Center. Binibigyan ng suporta ang ating mga kababayang Pilipino na lumalaban sa iba't ibang mga banyaga. Some action from round number 4. Z Gores on the attack. Backtracking was Fernando Montiel. Pero nagkatamaan doon po sa round number 4. There's a good left by Z Gores. At umaatras si Fernando Montiel.
Maganda yung depensa ni Montiel when he leans back from his opponent.
Yes.
So he's able to
roll with the punches.
Roll with the punches, exactly. No? Yung full impact na magkasuntok ni Gores.
Good right. Good right. Medyo natabingi yung mukha ni Montiel doon. And I think Montiel is starting to realize na meron itong si Z Gores.
Sa tingin ko, yes. I think right from the very first round, nakita na niya, no? Sandali, mahirap na kalaban din ito. Gores is proving his worth as a challenger.
At saka yung kondisyon ni Z Gores, alam mo, kausap din natin si Malcolm Tunyacao kanina. Kaninang hapon bago tayo nagpunta rito. Sabi ni Malcolm, he has been training with Z Gores and he has never seen Z Gores as well prepared and conditioned as he is right now. Pero tinatamaan siya ni Fernando Montiel. That is a testament of the kind of conditioning that Z Gores is in.
Well, the ability to absorb a punch, to take punishment, that is being tested here on the part of Gores. Alam natin, natalo siya ni Edgar Rodrigo, bumagsak siya ng 3 beses. But he has recovered from that. Yes. He has recovered from that. He has won his last 10 fights.
Yun lang ang talo niya kay Edgar Rodrigo.
Exactly. Isa lang ang talo ni Gores.
Z Gores. Z Gores was born in Nasipi, in Agusan del Norte. Karoon ali Anastasias Mandaue. Nadakbayan sa Mandaue, dito sa Cebu.
Importante dito, neither fighter gets careless. Montiel is getting a little careless around the door, kaya pumapasok yung mga suntok ni Gores. At the same time, Gores should be careful not to let his guard down.
Good right by Gores. Obviously, mas malakas talaga manuntok ito si Fernando Montiel. But Z Gores is scoring some points for himself with those right leads and left hooks. Pumausap ka ng kaliwa. Sardo yung pawis sa mukha ni Fernando Montiel.
A nice shot there to the breadbasket by Gores. So far, we have this fight dead even. First 2 rounds, binigay natin kay Gores. Last 2 rounds, binigay natin kay Montiel. Closely fought contest, kasamang Ed.
Oh, yes. This is the Battle of Cebu, the moment of truth. Put together by SGG Sports Promotion, Sami Heliani, promoter. And, of course, Golden Boy Promotions tonight represented here by Eric Gomez, their vice president, and Mr. Samson Lekowitz, their international matchmaker. Of course, Ala Boxing Gym of Tony Aldeguer and his son Michael, the city government of Cebu, at ang ABS-CBN Sports.
Makita natin dito, Montiel is trying to trap Gores into a corner.
Pero footwork ni
Gores is using his side-to-side lateral movement ngayon. Pero makikita natin dito sa round number 5, very aggressive na si Montiel.
Well, Gores certainly has his work cut out for him. Pero tsaga-tsaga lang ito eh. Ganyan naman talaga ang style ni Z Gores. Basta wag lang siyang mapupuruhan na. At gandahan niya yung kanyang depensa. And then he throws a lot of punches. He'll be in good shape.
I thought the early part of this round, Gores was scoring a lot of nice shots. I would give this round to Gores, if only because of what he did in the first half of this round.
All right, end of round number 6. Mga kaibigan, ilan po sa ating mga kababayan na narito sa ringside at the Cebu City Sports Center ay katatapos na po ng round number 5. Yun yung magandang kaliwa ni Zigores in the early going dito na sinabi mo nga, no? Maganda pinakita ni Zigores, although it was a very close round and perhaps tama ka, no, that a case could be made for Gores winning that one on account of early points scored in the early going. Aba, makakasama natin sa hanap buhay, no, both from the Cebu and national media. Kumahin natin si Reka Trinidad ng Philippine Daily Inquirer. Ating kaibigan si Rolando Hizo, nagpunta pa yan dito galing sa Chicago. At kasama niya sa Pilipinas yung kanyang mga mahal sa buhay. Remy Rosales, Emil Cynthia Briones, Mr. Mrs. Josefina Marcelino of Marikina City. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. At sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon dyan sa mga sinihan sa iba't ibang lugar sa Metro Manila at sa buong Pilipinas. Salamat po sa inyong pagsuporta sa ating mga kababayang boksingero. Wala pa pong knockdown in this fight. This is round number 6. We're halfway through. Good right by Montiel. Alam mo, nasa round 6 na tayo kinito, pero nakikita natin pag nagpapatama ito si Montiel, parang hindi na babawasan yung lakas ng kanyang mga suntok.
Ang feeling ko, alam ni Montiel na kaya niyang suntok ni Gores. And this only strengthens the opinion of many experts that for Gores to win this, he'll probably try to take it to 12 rounds and try to steal a decision. Pero si Montiel has the opportunity to score a knockout and win because of his strength, his power.
Yes.
Mas malakas tumutok si Montiel. Importante dito yung depensa ni Gores at saka huwag siya magpabaya, no? He cannot afford to be careless. Nice shot there. With combination ni Gores and fighting from long distance, that is giving him a lot of advantage.
Yung sinasabi mo nga kinito, no? Yung lakas ni Montiel, given na yan. Pero kung si Z Gores ay magpapatama, kahit hindi masyadong, hindi kasi lakas yung kanyang suntok, pero kung mas marami, pwedeng makuha nga niya yung mga puntos, ano? Remember that the judges of this fight are all from the United States, including the third man in the ring.
Well, Gores also, hindi siya nagpapatrap, ha? Every time Montiel leads him to the corners alongside the ropes, biglang-bigla, no? Si Gores will move sideways and move away, bring the action back to the center of the ring, where Gores can control the tempo with his long-range punching. Ayun, handang tama yun.
Nagbigay ng isa si Montiel. Binalikan ng tatlo, sinuklian ng tatlo ni Z Gores. That's the way to be able to negate the dangers or the harm, the damage being done by the power punches of Fernando.
That's right. It's just a matter of style. Ang style ni Gores, dapat yun ang mag-prevail dito, no? He should set the pace and the tempo.
But like you said, Finito, Jason Montiel is a world-class fighter, and he is showing that class. Z Gores has learned a lesson or two, or maybe more.
Nabanggit natin si Montiel, it's in the genes. He told me that in his family there are 12 boxers. Mga tiyo niya, lahat ng mga kapatid niya, 4 silang magkakapatid na lalaki, lahat sila boksingero, pati yung kanyang ama, dati naging Mexican flyweight champion.
At lalo ito lahat halos yung barkada ng mga kapatid, ano? At sama-sama sila kumakain, sama-sama sila kahit sa kita dito. And an accidental low blow there by Z Gores. Round number 6 just about to end here. At yung magandang ilag ni Z Gores. And there's the bell. And the action for the first half of the scheduled 12-rounder, the WBO Super Flyweight Championship here in the Battle of Cebu.
Sa aking little voice nagsimula ang lahat para matupad ang big dream ko na mapabilang sa hanay ng mga superstars. Ngayon, makakasama ninyo ulit ako sa pag-abot ng inyong mga pangarap dahil magsisimula na ang paghahanap sa susunod na tatanghaling Little Big Superstar!
Action from round number 6. Good right there. Nadukot ni Fernando Montiel yun. You see that satisfied look on his face. Pagkatapos naman binalikan si Z Gores with the right and the left. And Montiel says, hey, you guy, you can fight. Rex Waki Salud. Taga-Siburon po ito, mga kaibigan. Mayong gabi sa atong mga higalang Sukbuanon. Anak-anak po sa Taytayan, sa Mandaue City. Dalawa na po ang tulay dito Bridging Mandaue and Lapu-Lapu City. Ang inyo po mga lingkod, Ed Pixon po lamang at ringside. Kasama si Benito Henson. At Ms. Diane Castillao is also with us. Of course, the entire complement and staff of ABS-CBN Sports.
Napapansin natin, sundot si Gores dun sa midsection ni Montiel. Every chance he gets when he throws a right jab, yung kanyang left straight, hindi pumupunta sa taas, pumupunta sa baba. And I think that's also a good strategy on the part of Gores, just to keep Montiel guessing kung saan mapupunta ang kanyang depensa. Sa taas ba o sa baba?
Well, yun nga, kailangan unpredictable ka. At ganyan ang ginagawa ni Z Gores. Hinahalo-halo niya yung atake. At the same time, yung mga sintok sa katawan, yan ay may purpose yan. Sapagkat kung mahaba ang labanan, kaya gusto niya yung Z Gores, ay gusto niya mapalambot ang katawan niya. Ito si Chelito. Atras kapatid.
And good defense on the part of Gores. Incidentally, in our unofficial scorecard, yung previous round, binigyan natin yung kay Gores. Parang walang masyadong nagawa si Montiel in the previous round. And now he's trying to make up for lost time. Pero maganda ang depensa ni Gores. He's proving to be a very clinical technician sa laban na to.
At alam natin kaya napupuno po ang mga boxing promotion dito sa Cebu. Dahil yung mga tao dito sa Cebu nakakaintindi ng boxing. Kanina, nung lumalamang si Montiel, natahimik yung tao. Pero ngayon, pag umaatake si Z Gores, sinasabayan nila ng pagsigaw at pagbigay suporta sa kanilang kababayan.
And so far so good ang depensa ni Gores. Nag-adjust siya dito.
But a good kick to the body by Montiel. Ayun, dalawa na naman sa tagiliran sa right side of the body of Z Gores. Si Montiel is also doing some body work.
That's right. No, he's also shifting his attack downstairs and he's using a double left hook to try to soften up Gores. Kasi masyado magalaw si Gores. Montiel wants him to be steady para meron siyang target na pupuntahan.
Pero ang ganda ng balanse nito si Montiel, Although, minsan, sa sobrang lakas ng kanyang sintok, nawawala siya sa balanse at nahuhulog siya.
Ang problema ni Montiel, hinahanap niya knockout. And the knockout is something that you set up.
Well, ganun na lang ang tiwala niya sa lakas ng kanyang sintok. He knows that he packs a wallop.
Pabayaan dito si Gores. Gores connecting down with a couple of shots.
Ayun, sa mukha.
Montiel looks like he got staggered. A series of punches.
Yung itsura ni Montiel, medyo parang nag-aalala na. A worried look at his face. Good left by Z Gores. But again to the left, to the right side of the body by Montiel.
Well, it's flowing for Gores now because of his good defense. Na-frustrate niya at pinagod niya si Montiel. And now, he's starting to show offense. So from defense, nag-shift ngayon si Gores sa kanyang magandang opensa. Good round here for Z Gores.
Yes. Pero alam mo, walang malaking lamang sa bawat round. A good right by Z Gores at napipikon na Montiel, Medyo napipikon. E dito, Aladin naman the trainer. Ayan, si Mr. Sammy Helio Ani ng SGG Promotions at tinatawag na Don King of Cebu. At Mr. Danny Lee of Australia, he's a boxing agent and former Asia Pacific Vice President. Ayan ang ating mga kababayan, Sukbuanon. Ang ating taga-Cebu, actually, kung saan po nang galing yan. Some action from round number 7. Z Gores connecting with the left against Fernando Montiel, the champion. And you look at the face of Fernando Montiel, he is not happy. And you can see why.
He looks a little worried.
Yeah.
And towards the end of that round, sabi ni Montiel, sige, laban tayo. Biglang binanati siya. Hindi niya akalain. Gusto niya susuntokin siya.
Narinig na niya yung kampana, pero gusto pa niya gumantid. Parang napahiya siya, nadyahi siya.
Good round there for Z Gores in round number 7.
Another good left by Z Gores. But Montiel keeps displaying that facial expression as if to say, you didn't hit me.
Para pinapakita dito ni Montiel that he's still biding his time. He's looking for that opening for the knockout. And it doesn't matter to him whether Gores is ahead on points. Parang he's so confident that darating din yung pagkakataon na makalanding siya rin isang matindi para makatulog siya si Gores.
Well, yun ang hinahanap talaga ni Fernando Montiel. Yan. Combination again by Z. Gores. Yan ang laban. Yan ang laro ni Z. Gores. Papanay-panayin ka niya ng atake hanggang sa masuya ka o hanggang sa mapagod ka at masaktan ka ng gusto.
Partner, yung mga kapatid ni asking him to come forward, asking him to be aggressive.
Pero pag sumusugod siya, sinasalubong naman siya ng suntok ni Z. Gores.
At saka yung magandang depensa, no?
Yes.
Iniiwasan ni Gores yung pag-charge ni Montiel.
Nabanggit mo ganito kanina, no? Stylist nito si Z. Gores. Pero hindi na sa offensa. Ngunit, pati sa depensa, napakasarap panoorin yung kanyang movement, yung side to side, yung kanyang pagkilag, yung kanyang pagdak, ano? Pagyuko, ayan, no?
Ito pinapakita ni Gores, yung science ng boxing. Hindi lang porket you have strength, you can go places in boxing.
Ayan, puntos po yan. Yan ang style ni Z. Gores. Pupuntosan ka. At pag nakakita yan ng magandang pagkakataon, at saka ka tatapusin. Dulas mo yan, slip, natulas.
Kapag sasabihin ko sana, although pinupuri natin si Gores, huwag siya magkabaya.
Hindi pwede.
Dali. Biglang bigla, tumatake. Sumubig si Montiel. You have to protect yourself at all times.
Yun ang sinasabi sa kanya ng referee.
Walang time-out dito.
Huwag kang kukurap.
Especially, mukhang nagiging desperate na si Montiel, ha?
Yes. Good combination again by Z. Gores. Yan ang mga puntos-puntos ni Z. Gores. Ang hinahanap ni Fernando Montiel, gaya po ng binanggit ni Benito Henson, ay ang makatulog o mapatumba si Z. Gores dahil sa lakas ng kanyang mga suntok. Si Z. Gores naman, sabi mo nga, ang ginagamit ito, tenderizer. Pinalalambot niya itong si Fernando Montiel. At pagka malambot na, at saka mo isubo.
Montiel is holding Gores to take the fight inside.
Good right.
Si Montiel. But I think that, I think he's willing to sacrifice now and take some licks just for Gores to come closer para matamaan niya.
Pero nakikita mo, Pinito, na yung kondisyon ng Z. Gores. Kanina ba natin pinapansin yan? Hindi nagbabago. Although tinatamaan siya, at hindi biro-biro yung mga tamang yan ni Montiel. But Z. Gores, nakikita mo yung footwork, ha? Iniikutan niya. At si Montiel had to be dragged away by referee Samuel Viruet. And look at the crowd here in Cebu. I think they think we're winning. What do you think?
Isang bayan, isang panalangin, isang paniniwala. Minsan, tayo'y mapayapang nagkaisa. Gumawa ng kasaysayan. Hinangaan ng buong mundo. Mahigit 20 taon na nakalipas. Patuloy nating isagawa ang diwa ng EDSA.
Alright mga kaibigan, some action from round number 8. Another good round for Z. Gores. At least, sabi nga natin, sa paningin natin. Pero, ayan naman ang prueba. Tumatama po si Z. Gores. At kanina lang, dito napansin mo, no? Yung ginagawa ng corner kay Montiel, no? Parang ini-stretch siya, no? Parang hinihila siya. Dahil marahil, parang namimitig na ito. Parang naninigas na mga muscle nito,
Well, napanggit na nga natin, no? His last fight was in May of last year. Kanya matagal-tagal ng napakante si Montiel. And it could be that he's tiring out fast here. Because yung timing niya, hindi pa natin nakikita, no? Na consistent yung kanyang rhythm. But again, sabihin ulit natin, very dangerous one-punch knockout puncher si Montiel. So dapat wag magpabaya. Si Gores, even if he's leading way ahead on point, he cannot afford to relax.
So far, Z. Gores has had the better of this fight from what we have observed. Ito po ang moment of truth, the Battle of Cebu here at the Cebu City Sports Center. on Jones Avenue or Osmeña Boulevard in Cebu. At kasama po siyempre sa naghanda nitong napakalaking boxing promotion na ito, ang Ala Boxing Gym, of course headed by that gentleman boxing patron, Mr. Tony Bidoy Aldeguer, and his sons Mike and Jay Aldeguer. Daghang salamat ninyong tuloy. Naintindihan ko yung sigaw sa corner niya. Arriba ba ako? Up and down ang hinihingi nito.
Tama. At siya yung sinasabi nila, dapat galing niya sa corner. Galing niya sa bandang lubid para hindi makagalaw si Gores.
Pero alam mo, pinakita na ni si Gores na kaya niyang iwasan. No?
Oo. Iniikutan niya eh.
Nilulusutan niya.
Oo.
Yung trapping.
Excellent footwork.
And Gores. Ay Gores. Patuloy na pumupunto si Gores. Ewan ko lang kung pumupunto sa scorecard ng mga judges dahil hindi naman po kami huwes ni Kinito Henson.
Sana naman, ano ha?
Meron lang kami rito. Meron lang kami. Good luck! Ay Gores. Again, nakita po namin dito sa ringside kung paano po sumargo yung pawis sa mukha ni Montiel. And he's breathing through his mouth.
Well, he has been,
di ba? Nakikita natin eh.
Well, I understand he also had a little difficulty making the weight.
Yes.
So that might be a sign na hindi siya masyadong ensayado rito. Although sinabi niya sa akin, since July of last year, nag-i-ensayo na siya. Ano sabi ko, ang tagal naman ng ensayo mo dito para sa laban na ito. Matagal kasi na bakante, no? Si Fernando Montiel. But he's a very nice man outside the ring. But Gores, nakausap din natin, ang sabi niya, he's going to get this for his wife, Duchess. Actually, hindi pa sila kasal, no? But he already has 3 children. Yeah. And sabi niya, ang promise niya sa akin, no? Kung manalo siya rito, become world champion, magpapakasal na sila.
Alas kayo kay Father Henson. Good combination by Z Gores. Maganda ang storya nitong si Z at saka yung kanyang may bahay, no? Dahil nagkita siya na, good running by Gores. At kung kakilala sila dyan sa Ala Boxing Gym dahil nagtitraining bilang isang javelin at discus thrower si Duchess. At yun, tuloy-tuloy ang training niya ng dalawa hanggang ngayon.
Meron silang 9-month-old baby boy. Ang pangalan, Z. Z-H-E-Y. A good round. Another good round.
Yes.
Z Gores.
Yes.
And he's taking the fight out of Fernando Montiel.
And you can see kung paano po ang appreciation ng Cebuano crowd dito. That was the end of round number 9.
Come on, D. 4 more rounds. And a new. 6 minutes to go. Tapos yan, 30 minutes nga, champion bucket.
All right, mga kaibigan, papasok na sa round number 10. This was round number 9. Again, Z Gores connecting. Ito sinasabi natin na Z Gores may not have as powerful a punch as Fernando Puchilito Montiel, the champion, but he gets the job done.
Si Gilbert Haka kanina.
So, nanalo mo yan.
Yes, that's right. Si Christian May Haka, ang kanyang anak, nandiyan kasama niya. Si Haka po ay nanalo ng WBO Asia Pacific Super Featherweight Championship.
Mabuhay ka, Jim Rex Haka.
7th round technical knockout over Butan. Knockout pala yun.
Bilangan yun.
Okay. Round number 10 at narinig natin si Edito Villamor, ang trainer ni Gores, sinasabi sa kanya, 2 more rounds. 3 more rounds. Hindi 2 more. Hindi 2 rounds. May 10, 11, and 12.
Hindi, baka tatapusin sa 11 eh. Ni ano sana? Ni Gores.
Ni Gores, okay.
Alright. Good dig to the body by Z Gores. Another good right to the jaw.
I think it's important for Montiel to just let it all hang out now. No? His title is slipping away. From Marano Pitcher's scorecard, he's behind on points. Dapat pagpakita na siya dito ng gilas. No? If he's a defending champion, he's got to make sure that he stays champion by trying to score a knockout.
Fernando Montiel looks a little confused. He probably feels, what am I doing here? This fight should have ended early. But he is the one who's getting time.
Parang hindi napapagod si Gores. No? Yung pinakita ni Gores sa round number 1, yan din ang pinapakita ngayon ni Gores sa round number 10.
Montiel trying to deliver the combination, but Gores comes back.
Gores is smiling it off. Now, I think there's a little tendency now for Gores to become overconfident.
Post, ano?
Oo.
Hirap yan. Hindi ko pwede.
Huwag siya magpabaya. He cannot afford to be overconfident. He cannot relax. Montiel remains a dangerous
Tumama
boxer.
Tumama si Montiel.
Okay. Okay, this is what I was saying.
Ayun, sa katawan ng tumama si Montiel. Tumama siya doon. And
Gores is hurt. Gores is hurt.
Gores had to hang on.
That's right. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's a little glassy eye. He's a little glassy eye. Okay, 1 point now taken off Gores for holding.
No holding. Okay, that would be.
Ito yung sinasabi natin, huwag siya magpabaya. He's showboated. That's right. He showboated a little bit, and now he's paying the price. As I said, very dangerous pa to si Montiel.
This is round number 10. This is round number 10, mga kaibigan. Palitan na ngayon. Palitan. Good left by Z. Gores. And Montiel says, let's get it on.
Gores doesn't have his legs. He does not have his legs.
Another big punch by Montiel. And a left by Montiel. Z. Gores has to stay away.
1 point.
Takbuhan niya muna ito.
1 point was taken away from Gores for holding.
Yes.
He's got to throw that jab and stay away. Montiel is on the attack.
Layo ka muna, pare.
Gores is hurt.
Montiel is on the attack. He is on the offensive. He knows that he's got... and there's a slip.
There's a slip.
Fernando Montiel.
That takes away a little bit of his momentum. But Gores has to hold on.
At saka huwag siya tatalikod ng gano'n. Sumigaw ka agad si dito, Alan Villamor. Huwag ka tatalikod. Because Montiel will attack.
Still a lot of time left.
10 seconds to go.
Warning.
Oh, good right by Z. Gores.
Gores has recovered. He has recovered.
Oh, good left again by Z. Gores to end the round. That was a good end para kay Z. Gores. Although that was also a big round para kay Fernando Montiel, the champion. Remember, this is a 12-rounder. Papasok na tayo sa round 11.
Pinakamasaya, pinakamagulo, at pinakamalaking wedding of the year. Kasal, kasali, kasalo. Coming to San Diego from March 9 to 15.
What?
Inihahandog ng TFC ang unang pelikulang pinagtambalan ni na Judy Ann Santos at Ryan Agoncillo. Panalo sa takilya, panalo pa sa mga awards.
It's a must-see movie.
Best actress ulit si Juday.
Tickets available at the theater box office during screening days.
Kasaya na!
Alright, mga kaibigan, this is what happened in round number 10. Dito po tinamaan si Z. Gores. Ayun, kitang-kita natin na ininda ni Z. Gores yung tamang yon sa breadbasket, sa solar plexus palagay. At yun, yung kanan na yon sa mukha. At medyo gumewang po dun si Z. Gores, but he recovered towards the end. Pero hindi natin alam. Mamaya pa kakain. Mamaya pa kami kakain yung mga barbecue na yan. Sikat na sikat po ito Cebu City dyan sa mga barbecue na yan. Mr. Peter Muski, Vice President of ABS-CBN Sports. Mr. Ron Valduesa of Regional Network Group. Kasama rin dyan si Ms. Linggit Tan. Makakasama ko yan ng kabataan nila.
Round number 11. Question is, can Z. Gores hold on? What a big comeback by Montiel ng round number 10. Nagpapaya si Gores, partner. Nakita ko pala nag-showboat siya ng konti. Tinawanan niya si Montiel. Once he did that, Montiel took the advantage.
Palitan ito. Parehong tumama. Parehong tumama yung dalawa. There's Montiel again.
Huwag muna siya magpalitan dito. Doon muna siya sa labas. Gores needs to just pump his jab from the outside, move away.
Alam mo, namamagana yung kaliwang mata ni Montiel.
Yes.
Magana yung kaliwang mata ni Montiel. That is starting to close.
And I thought the damage was done by Gores late in round number 11, although he might have lost that round. Gores hit him with some smashing right hands.
Well, ang isa pa, tinanggalan ng 1 point si Gores for holding. So that certainly, it could have easily been a 10-8 round for Montiel, Kung binigay ng mga judges ang round na yun kay Montiel, plus or minus another point.
Partner, it's the left eye of Montiel that is swelling. That means yung kanan ang tumama doon. Hindi yung kaliwa, Remember, southpaw, si Gores.
Sabi nga natin, marami ng lead na right lead Ito si Zigores na pumasok. Tapos sinusundan na yung kaliwa. Alam mo, hindi lang yung mata nito eh. Pati yung cheekbone ni Montiel, medyo namumula at may sugat eh.
Partner, second win dito for Gores. At halos hindi na makakita si Montiel
sa kaliwang
from his
mata.
left eye.
Pasara na.
And that's why Gores...
Good left by Zigores.
Gores is now throwing a lot of leather.
That should hurt.
Para nakita ni Gores, no? Sandali.
And a good right again.
Is hurt. He's a wounded fighter right now.
Tinatarget ng Zigores yung matangan.
Oo.
At nagsisigawan na po ang mga tao rito ng Gores.
Biglang-bigla ito, no?
Yes.
Towards the end of round number 10, nakita natin, no? Nakatama ng magandang kanan.
At humihingal si Montiel.
He's looking tired.
Good left by Zigores. Sa mukha tinatamaan. Tinatarget ni Zigores yung mukha, which is the most vulnerable now sa katawan ni Fernando Montiel.
Second win ni Zigores.
Ayun naman yung kanan ni Gores.
And I think Montiel, I think wala na siya may papakita rito, ha? He gave it his all in round number 10. Hindi niya napatumba si Gores.
Nakabuka yung bibig, oh.
Oh, and I think he feels that he gave it his all. Wala na siya may papakita rito.
And Gores still with those punches na marami, no?
Looking desperate now, Montiel.
Gusto niya i-corner rin siya, no? Gusto niya i-corner rin si Zigores just a little bit. Pero ayun, sinasayawan siya ni Zigores. Nilalansilan siya. Nahihihay ba?
I think Gores also is feeling that yung power ni Montiel
dissipated.
Yes. Hindi na kagaya ng earlier rounds. And that's why he's taking chances now.
And he's been hitting that left eye with the right straight. And Zigores goes back to his corner. Fernando Montiel raises his hands as if to say, I've got this all wrapped up. I've got about 15,000 guys and gals here at the Cebu City Sports Center who don't quite agree. Papasok po tayo sa last round ng World Championship. As you see, Zigores connecting again from round number 11. And look at the left eye of the champion, Fernando Montiel. World Championship po ito, mga kaibigan, for the WBO Super Flyweight Crown. Alalahanin po natin po, walang Pilipinong may hawak ng corona. There is no Filipino world champion. And Zigores is trying to remedy that here tonight. This is the 12th and last round. No knockdowns in this fight. 1-point deduction on Zigores back in round number 10 for holding. Importante po yan kung magkakatalo po sa puntusan. And again, the chant of Gores echoing in this open-air stadium here at the Cebu City Sports Center. Kasama po sa tumulong na mabuo itong boxing promotion na ito, Mr. Oscar De La Hoya himself of Golden Boy Promotions. Mr. Richard Schaefer, their CEO, represented here tonight by Mr. Eric Gomez, Vice President of Golden Boy Promotions. Fernando Montiel.
Shot to the body by Montiel. Another shot to the body.
Ay Manny Garcia diha sa PCSO, maayong gabi mo diha. Daghang salamat.
Partner, parang kakunti na lang ang energy, no? Ni Montiel dito.
Yun na sinasabi natin kanina sa umpisa pa lang. Yung kondisyon ni Zigores na sinabi sa atin ng marami sa kanyang kampo, no? Na talagang pinagtsagaan, pinaghirapan ni Zigores para maghanda at mag-ensayo para sa labang ito.
Nakita natin, no? Nagsa-side to side pa si Zigores dito, no? Hindi na malaman ni Montiel kung saan pupunta ang kanyang kalaban.
Ayan, sarado na halos ng hisko, no? Yung kaliwang mata ni Fernando Montiel. Tinamaan pa siya ng kaliwa. Si Edito Alabin Lamor, palakpak ng palakpak dun sa corner ni...
If Gores can hold on and survive this round, he will become a world champion, I dare say.
Well, it certainly was not a one-sided fight.
Well, nagkaroon ng scary moments, no?
Oo.
But partner, yung condition, tapos yung scientific style ni Gores, no? I thought his fight plan was perfect.
Yes.
To neutralize yung power advantage ni Fernando Montiel. Of course, hindi pa tapos itong laban. For all you know, mali tayo, baka yung judges will give this fight to Montiel by some kind of miracle.
Referee. Look, another deduction.
Si Gores, nabigay na naman ng deduction for holding.
Alam mo, puntusan ito, ha? Ewan ko, sabi na natin, ano, this is not a one-sided fight. Especially with those 2 points already deducted from the score of Zigores.
Wag din siya magpabaya rito because he gets another point deduction. That could be grounds for disqualification for excessive holding. Just a few seconds to go.
Kapit na lang. Kailangan gawin dito ni Zigores and we'll have to go to the scorecards.
Well, Montiel right now is just a spent fighter. He's exhausted.
With the snow.
Gores appears to have a little bit more in his tank than Montiel. The crowd is now roaring.
Buhos lakas na si Zigores, ano? Pero
last 10 seconds na ito, partner.
Ayan, si Montiel, wala na rin, eh. And
we could have a new world champion.
Depende yan sa score ng mga judges. There's the end of the fight. And the crowd here at the Cebu City Sports Center cheering in glee. Pero yung mga kapatid ni Montiel feels that he did enough to retain the championship. At si Zigores lumapit doon sa mga kapatid ni Fernando Montiel. Ganun din si Michael Aldeguer, ang manager ni ni Zigores. At gaya na sinabi natin, ano, Kinito, our judges will tell us how they saw the fight. We've got Raul Caiz, Chuck Giampa, Jenny Nelson, all of the USA. And our third man in the ring tonight was Samuel Beruet.
Well, let's give you a little bit of a background of the judges, si Raul Caiz. Before that, ito yung instant replay natin. This was the action in the last round, the 12th round. Naging desperate na rito si Fernando Montiel.
Pare-pareho na silang
naghahawakan na lang sila dito, eh.
Pinuubos na nila yung giving it their all.
Well, Montiel, if you notice, kulang na sa power dito. Nawala na yung sting ng kanyang mga suntok. But back to the judges, si Raul Caiz Sr., he has been a referee and judge since 1986. He was a judge when Zahir Rahim outpointed Eric Morales in 2005. He was also a judge when Melchor Cod Castro outpointed our very own Rolando Pascua for the WBC Light Flyweight Championship in Los Angeles in 1991.
Well, ito, highlights nung labang ito. Mga kaibigan, bungguan ng ulo. But here, nakita na kaagad na natin si Zigores ang nagpapakawala kaagad. Medyo tentative, ano? Alanganin itong si Montiel sa pag-uumpisa. Pinagsabihan siya kaagad ng kanyang corner. Sa round number 3, sinabihan na si Montiel to be more aggressive. Nakatamaan na naman ang ulo. At dito si Zigores na nakikita natin. But I thought that round number 3 might have been
Montiel's round.
Montiel's.
Well, in round number 4, I thought this was also a big round para kay Montiel.
Montiel din, oo.
Yung ganda ng kanan na yun, siya, tapos nakahanap siya ng mga butas sa depensa ni...
that was a slip.
Yes, that was a slip.
Wala tayong knockdown, ha? Walang knockdown.
No knockdowns at all.
In this fight. Well, maraming slip, ano? Kahit na yan, eh. Si, slip din yung tamak na yan kay Montiel. At sa round number 7, dito maganda action dito, eh. Ayan, si Montiel. Pero bumalik din dyan si Zigores. He also had his moments in round number 7.
I thought Gores' defense was superb.
Oh, yeah.
His footwork, hindi lang yung depensa sa kanyang mga kamay, no? Pero yung depensa pinakita niya sa kanyang mga paa. The way he moved around, the way he used the ring to negate yung power advantage ni Montiel.
Well, Zigores is a scientific boxer, and when you're scientific, you know that you need to learn new things as you go along. At evidently, Zigores has made good use of his time with Fred Rhodes and Edito Ala Villamor.
Ito yung dangerous situation para kay Gores, no? He went down here, and that was ruled a slip, but he held on.
Yun yung unang point deduction.
Exactly, and it took him some time to get up. Nabigyan siya ng point deduction that time. He survived that very scary moment sa round number 10.
And actually, towards the end, siya pa ang pumuntos doon sa bandang huli. But it looked like Montiel's round. Okay, mga kaibigan, sa ilang sandali po lamang malalaman na natin kung ano ang pananaw. Ito talagang sinasabi natin ubus lakas na rito sa round number 12. Sarado na halos yung mata ni Fernando Montiel. At ngayon, ito ang inaabangan ng lahat, ang anunsyo, the announcement of the scores from our ring announcer, Ted Lerner.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the scorecards, how about a round of applause for two warriors leaving it all in the ring here in Cebu. After 12 rounds of championship boxing, we go to the scorecards and we have a split decision. Judge Raul Caes scores it 115-111 for Montiel. Judge Denny Nelson scores it 115-111 for Gorez. And Judge Chuck Giampa scores the bout 114-112 for your winner by split decision. And still, WBO Super Flyweight Champion of the world, Fernando Cucharito Montiel.
I'm shocked. I'm stunned. Hindi ko akalain ito, partner.
I'm speechless. But, you know, even, ang lumalabas dito, Benito, no? Even if hindi natanggalan ng punto si Gorez, well, magiging tabla, no? Magiging tabla yung Kigyapa.
2 puntos na natanggal sa kanya, no?
2 puntos magiging...
But very crucial yung natanggalan ng punto si Gorez in round number 12 because parang hindi akalain yun, no? I don't think there was...
Hindi nakakagulat yun.
Oo, nagulat ako doon. Natanggalin siya ng
round number 10, kumapit si Gorez pagkatapos tinuot na medyo may konting tulak. Samuel would probably make a case for that.
From Mandawi City's own, a true warrior, Z, the Dream Gorez!
Well, sinabi naman natin kanina pa, no? Hindi po tayo purado. We are not a judge in the fight, but as you said, your stand, so am I. All right, hindi pa po tapos, mga kaibigan, ang ating